Hello, hello. Welcome
Ew.
to Freebird Spirit YouTube channel to
Beyond the headlines.
beyond the headline. I always want to put us behind them. Beyond the headlines. It's intuitive readings. So welcome to that. My name is Debbie, and this is Lisa,
Yes.
Spirit Intuitive Tarot, and we are at another Friday night with the continued shit show of a country that we are
Yeah.
in. There's never a lack of things to read about.
True.
So, and oh, Amanda says my cat Maeve perked up when she heard the music. Yay, Maeve. Sweet, sweet girl.
Oh, cute.
Oh, Deanne, welcome. Glad you're here at Alive. So welcome in, everyone. And so it is all about answering your questions tonight in regard to current topics.
Yeah, put them in there.
Thus the beyond the headlines. We want to take it further. Rendezvous. Thank you so much. Oh, that's right. And so again, all the donations. Lisa gets embarrassed. But moving is a lot. It costs a lot.
I know. I mean, I appreciate it. I do. And so many have, when we finished, I noticed I was still getting
Wow, that's
donations. So thank you, everybody. Thank you so much.
So that's going to continue. So every Friday night it's going to continue until she moves, which is only in a few weeks now. Literally just a few weeks.
It's shit is real now.
Shit is real. And so all the donations coming in tonight, PayPal, and I know folks will put your PayPal in there for us, so they can send it straight to you.
Smiling Heart said, support the Lisa Witness Protection Program. I like that.
100%. Oh, there. Cat alert, cat alert.
Cat alert. Where's Luna?
She's over here sitting on the couch.
Okay.
Seascape, awesome. Yay.
Thanks, Seascape. Love you too.
Thank you. So we, these tariffs, I just want to kind of talk about that for a minute while everybody's putting the questions in. And speaking of the extreme wealthy Apple, this game that he's playing with these fucking tariffs, the last time he did it, they played the market. You know what I'm saying? And, we all got hurt from it with our 401ks and all the things. And, but it padded the corporate profits, right? So
that's the proposed pattern. He throws out a tariff. They offer out the leaking of the upcoming tariff, and then people profit off of when he backs off of the tariffs. Is my understanding.
Yes. Okay. And so, the question is, who's really truly profiting behind closed doors with these tariffs? Like, what's it is, he screams out, patriotism, with this, and that it's not equal and it needs to be equal. Why would you do that to Apple? Apple's in our, you know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe Apple's in on it.
Ooh. Interesting. So
because remember, he picked on Amazon too.
That's true.
Bezos is on the team.
Isn't
that interesting?
Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's true. So how do we word this? Oh, did Seascape? Did you have some retirement happen?
Oh, congratulations!
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Wiki says market manipulate. I agree. I think so too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So everybody's asking about 45 leaving the party early last night. Oh, Ness. Yes. I saw the previews for that.
New Mission Impossible film.
The previews for the new Mission Impossible, because he does all his own stunts. It's cray. And the stunts in this one are insane.
Cool. He's always running. Have you ever seen those? It's kind of a joke. Have you ever seen the montages of Tom Cruise? Every film he's in,
he's always running.
He's got to be somewhere.
Yeah, Seascape says, I just don't feel Tom Cruise. I hear you. But if you can get past that, the movies are good. All right. So I want to take a look at this.
How are we saying this?
How are we wording it? Okay, so the talk is the illusion of helping the average American, but who's truly profiting behind closed doors? Like, what's the end? You're like, I don't know what you're saying.
No, I'm sorry. I actually was not listening. I was thinking about something completely different. I'm sorry.
I know, you're thinking about, should I take that in the move or leave it? You should just do Lisa Live and go around the house and go, keep or leave. Do a keep or leave night.
I don't know. I'm ready to leave it. Leave it.
Leave it all.
Leave it all, man.
Right?
Letting go of things that do not serve me any longer. How deep is that?
Exactly. Does this bring me joy? Okay, so let's take a look at this just overall in regard to these tariffs. What's the energy behind this? What's the
energy behind the tariffs?
Like, he says it's for us in the name of hatred, you know what I mean? But I feel that it is a money grab. Thank you, Freebird Spirit.
She's on it.
She types so fast.
At least 86 words a minute.
Oh gosh, definitely a shiny fuck. Oh my God. Definitely a shady money grab. It's all about, and yeah, and Rose Blue says to force countries to use Starlink and make Leon money as well. So there's a combo there. They force the market here, but they also are saying to other countries, we won't do tariffs on you if you go with Elon Starlink.
I think
so. They do that too.
Mm-hmm. I'll just be real quick. I just did 4 cards.
Okay.
I did the fun ones, but I got past, giving help, greed, and pretentiousness, and a plus. So increasing wealth, giving help, those little under the table partnerships. We know who's benefiting, all the other billionaires. because I'm sure the 401ks are not blossoming with all this up and down. So
yeah.
There's that.
Yep. You know what? I'm going to get my little thing because this whole story, you have to see it once, you guys.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Okay.
Do your little thing, girl.
I got to do the thing. Got to
do the thing.
This is so obvious.
I will look for questions while you do the thing.
Okay. Okay. Wait. This. I don't know if I can fit them all on here.
You need a longer board.
I need a longer. I think I can. That is not in reverse. Okay. I had one card in reverse, I think. Okay. So I'm going to do this so you can see the whole thing, you guys. And it starts here. So you have the shady dealings. It is a money grab. You have that Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So it's not on the up and up. And you have the Death card. And you see them stealing right here. And then the Three of Swords. It's 100% not to benefit the American people.
No.
Clearly. Boop.
That's a big.
This is. I mean, all I needed was this card. That's all we needed.
There's the grab.
There's the grab.
The grift. The endless grift.
The endless grift.
That jet. I'm still dealing with that jet that he got, the 400.
Oh my God.
Like, how many listening devices are lined throughout that plane?
It literally is going to take, didn't they say, you guys, didn't they say $1 billion to retrofit it? It's like,
and to maintain it.
And then to maintain it and do all the things. It's so crazy. And you guys know for a fact, any other president, people would have been losing their mind.
Oh my gosh, yes. All the stuff early on, they would have yanked the Bidens out of their bedroom in the White House.
I mean,
the Obamas would have been dragged out by their feet.
They would have been just screaming the 25th Amendment.
Oh my gosh.
They would have been crazy over this. And all, this whole, oh, how'd that happen? Adam. I didn't even see that banner going. That's hilarious.
What?
I recorded a show. I recorded a show earlier this week with Adam, and his thing was still ticking across the bottom.
Gotcha.
Oh, I know, Rose Blue. Okay, well, okay, so, all right. What's our next question? I want to questions.
That was one that was kind of created, wasn't it? So I've been starring some while you were doing
that. You know what they're doing to the university?
Oh, Harvard?
Harvard, yeah.
Not allowing anyone international to enroll?
And the ones that are there, they have to go to another school.
They have to go somewhere else.
And so Harvard, they're suing, of course, back, but it's just
Just bullying is what it is.
Bullying.
He's got
bullying.
nothing but little lists of people to take revenge upon and institutions to take revenge upon. That's all. It's all he functions on. Retaliation and hate.
Yeah. All right. So I want to look at last night's private dinner. What do we? Apple put in this question, but there's a couple things, and so we have what news will come out of this private dinner from last night with the extreme wealthy, and then we have did Felon 45 leave his party so quickly because he was sundowning in the evening, or what was going on? He left early.
I didn't even know there was a party.
Yeah,
Was it?
He had this fundraiser. You had to pay like billions of dollars to go for a plate, and apparently the food was horrid. And he left early. Like he did a talk, but then he left, and he didn't even. You know what I mean?
Oh, that was definitely. Yeah.
So let's take a look. Why did he leave early? Sharon says the court ruled against that this afternoon. The court ruled against what?
The Harvard thing?
Is that?
I mean, I don't know.
So, all right. Okay.
Jackie said maybe he had to change his golden depends. That's funny.
That might be a thing. So kind of an overall thing that Apple was asking, and the combination of Apple and Wiki's question. Everybody's saying that now, yeah. So the average plate, people paid $138 million. I mean, what a grift.
If you got that much,
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I genuinely believe that there is an underlying grift with that, for sure. The event itself is quite grifty, we all know. The cards I threw, it could be coinciding with the the sundowning jokes and stuff that people are making in there. But I really did get, I'm not seeing this as the justice portion. I got balance.
Oh, off balance.
Also overseas travel. I got no, and time, and security, and home.
Oh.
I think maybe the trip, his overseas trip might be throwing him off a little bit. He doesn't do anything but go to Mar-a-Lago if he can help it and play golf.
Right.
On his own time. And he's actually doing a lot of zigzagging lately. And I think it's wearing down his pre-existing health issue, is what I'm getting.
Mm-hmm.
But look at the bottom of the deck, though. Got dark energy. The whole event is garbage.
Okay, I'm gonna use a different deck because I did get, he got what he was coming. He got what he wanted.
Mm-hmm.
What he was coming for. I got the Page of Swords and the Knight of Swords surrounding this Ten of Pentacles.
Mm-hmm.
But I want more of the answer.
Okay.
Because at the bottom of the deck, I had the Five of Pentacles, and that's kind of like interesting read there. But I want to know more personally about him.
Okay.
What's going on with him. That was more of the overall feel, you guys. So let's see what. I wouldn't put it past him. He's so petty like that, Karen. Okay.
I've actually heard somebody say that before.
Definitely.
That he's attacking certain universities because a lot of the universities Barron applied for and didn't get into. So he's kind of in university mode off of that.
Mm-hmm. I don't get any sundowning with him. Mm-hmm. I literally see that he sees himself as king and he didn't need to be there and he did his thing and walked out. Like he literally sees him. He's just abusive. He's just abusive power, acting out as the king, the emperor. And I'm the solid, horrid, greedy extortionist that I am. Can I get him? I mean, he's just a tyrannical extortionist, and he was done. He just done.
Just wait. This is going to evolve into him figuratively phoning it in. He'll just have a big screen like 1984 apocalypse style where we just see him on a screen.
Well,
he doesn't have to go anywhere,
Right. Oh my God. I mean, you're saying that, but you better believe that's what's
it's going to happen.
Like in New York City where they have those big screens. And
just rows of people just watching.
Yeah.
Yes. Speak to us.
Ugh, that's gross.
Sickening.
Ugh. I mean, they're already putting those posters up of them that are the
big banners. Yeah.
Under his golden dome, right? Smiling heart. All right, your turn to choose a.
Okay. What other fun thing can we read about?
Yeah, just tyrannical, full of himself. And he's just like, I'm out. I'm done.
This is interesting. Michelle L. Hi, Michelle. Will the action that results in the demise of Dumpty's authoritarian regime come from inside the U.S. or from outside the country?
That's a great question.
International source.
Is this an international source, or is this will the action come from within? That's a great question.
It is a great question.
And that bill they passed this week through the Congress. We should probably ask about that too tonight, you guys. If someone in the family can write that down, will it pass the Senate? The big, ugly, gross, disgusting bill.
It's definitely not beautiful.
Okay.
All right. Well,
what'd you get?
In my head, I actually asked will it come from the outside?
Okay.
And I got Knight of Swords, Page of Swords.
Both swords.
I got the Sun card, and the Ace of Wands, and Three of Cups. We could even call that maybe there are 3 international areas, 3 leaders outside of the U.S. coming together. And, lots of them meet without us now that we are no longer reliable
Mm-hmm.
as a nation with our former allies, my cards seem to indicate that at least 3 outside sources are going to come together, and it will help push along the demise of the regime. That's what I'm going to say.
Okay. And I feel like it's been kind of a collaboration going on. I feel like there's been communication back and forth. I feel that
we're not in the loop anymore, for sure.
But I do feel we do have people in the loop. Like I don't.
Inside people.
Yeah. Yeah. Like. I don't think it's just going to be out the international source doing it alone. I don't think it's alone.
No, I don't. I agree with that.
That's what I'm.
I think they're going to push it along, is what
Yeah.
I was feeling.
But the main thing is it's coming. This is the main card here, the Tower. It's just going to blow apart. I have people, I just sense that it's almost like he's entrapping himself. I don't know how to explain that, but yeah.
Well, this isn't a very intelligent bunch. They're really good at shooting themselves in the foot on things.
But he's not getting away with this. He can't get out of this. There's no win here for him. But I feel like a lot of things he's doing, he already knows this is not a win. So he's just doing a bunch of shit. He knows there's no way out for him. So he's just going to do whatever because he knows it's okay. So I feel like there's a bit of everything.
Mm-hmm.
I asked them to show me some specific cards if it was literally just if it was the international source and I didn't get either one of those. So I'm like, okay, so that's not helpful. Mm-hmm. But from what I can see, the main thing they wanted us to know, it's gonna happen with that hi, Medium Sheila. The world needs to come down on. I agree, Gracious. I agree. The things that he's doing, I mean, it's just mind-boggling that he can get away with this. There's just absolutely no way any other president could get away with this.
Correct.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's coming down.
He's not a president. He's a thug.
He's a thug. He's a big mob boss for entertainment purposes only. All right. I guess it's my turn. Here we go. Welcome, everybody. It's so good to see you. And going here.
Hi, Sheila.
I can't wait till we don't have to read on all this stuff.
It's exhausting. It is. Well, I mean, you got to know. You got to do it.
And we'll find other things to read on. Don't worry.
Yeah.
We'll find other things to hang out and read on and hang out. But anyways, it's nice to be here with you all. We see you. I know that not all of you are writing in the comments, but we see you and just sending you all the love. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight.
Absolutely.
Will the Senate vote in the big, beautiful, the ugly, beautiful, the ugly, not beautiful bill? So will the Senate vote for it? Will they pass it? So it passed the Congress, the House, by 1 point, you guys. It was 215 to 214. Now, keep in mind, I think 4 Republicans voted against it. And we, and just recently had 3 Democratic members of Congress die. So if they hadn't, rest in peace. No, I'm not trying to say anything bad. It's just that if they hadn't died, that bill would not have passed because they left their seats open. So all I'm saying is I'm sorry that they passed. I'm sorry for the illnesses and all that. But I say term limits. Okay. I'm not trying to be all harsh about it. We need some younger people in there. Okay. Yes, medium, Sheila. Yeah. We do. Okay. Will the Senate pass this bill?
I want this to be so. That I got my cards seem to lean more along the lines of the whole. There's going to have to be what is it, amendments or addenda. I got pathway, wealthy man, mature woman. Then I got change and community. It does make me feel like there's a couple of pivotal players with the voting that will cause it to have to be readdressed somehow. That's what I'm getting off of this. I want this to be so.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I feel like I'm hopeful because when I first read on this, it was horrid. If this passes, and it did pass the first one, so that makes sense because I was reading it before it passed the Congress and I got that it was going to pass. I'm reading the Senate, specifically just the Senate. And it comes in strong, and people are very onto this, but I almost feel there at the end of this, people change their vote. They move away from their party, their party, like last minute type thing.
The 11th hour moments.
Yeah. So yes, gracious lady, we need to call our senators. Call them 20 times a day. Put it on boop. I was going to say speed dial. You guys remember speed dial? Yeah. It looks like they might not have enough to pass it. They're working it though. This would be the most horrid bill to pass because they've snuck so many things into it that
if that bill passes, it's going to open the door for all of the crud.
all the horrid stuff.
Yeah. If that goes through,
where they can call nonprofits terrorists leaning. They don't have to get anything passed through the Senate and all that stuff to do whatever they want. You would see people disappearing like no other. You would stop seeing free press. You would stop all the things. It would be handing him kingship. So this can't pass. All right. I just got really hot. I had to turn my heater's on. I had to turn it off. Are you okay over there?
Yeah.
You all.
What did I do?
Your energy just went.
I know.
Were you picturing it? Right. They literally put this in it. They put tanning beds that you could get a tax break if you have a tanning bed. You guys, this is a fucking joke. Over hospital beds and over Medicaid, Medi-Cal, SNAP benefit, all the things. I mean, it's
getting to the point where we need to enough with the voting. Get somebody in there and yank these motherfuckers out of there. Like I'm just over it. I really am tired of the legislation. I'm tired of, what are we pushing through? They're not paying attention to stuff. They don't care about what you block and what you don't block, and they're going to do what they're going to do. Get them. I'm not saying anything evil, God forbid, online. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's justice time.
Yeah.
Shit's getting real now. And we need to take this very seriously and not wait for the next vote. Not wait for midterms. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That kind of stuff.
Yeah. Midterms it's too late. Too late. Because but we wouldn't have free voting either.
Right. Yeah.
By the time, that's why they said at the very beginning, oh, you don't have to worry about voting ever again if I get in.
Exactly.
Well, here you go, you guys. This is just playing out just like they wanted. This is not like they're just making it up. This is their thing. It's just
and anymore when I see
humanity.
I'm even getting to where when I see, I really don't watch the news because we all know how that is sometimes. But even when I watch things on what I consider reliable sources, sometimes I'm thinking in the back of my head, oh my gosh, it just sounds like we're just talking about what's happening and we're not doing anything.
Exactly.
It's like somebody coming here and punching me in the face and I go live and say, somebody just hit me in the face and it was unfair. But I don't file anything, or I don't defend myself, or I don't, it's like what are we fucking doing?
Yeah. What are we doing? Now, yeah. Peace Mama says 1,000 pages. Yeah, it was 1,000 pages long. It is 1,000 pages long. They were writing more in it during the hearing, and but they didn't let the Democrats see it till the last minute. The Democrats and their aides were scrambling to see what was in the bill. I mean, horrid, you guys, horrid. Yes, June 14th. Thank you, Mark. This is the next big it's called No Kings March protesting on June 14th. So check out near you where you can go and if you're
stay home,
if you're able, go. If you need to, if you shouldn't be there, don't go.
Sit it out.
Sit it out and just do the best you can from where you're at.
That's right. There are other things that can be done.
Yeah. And all right. So, okay. I think the question is next for you to choose.
Okay. Let's see here.
Brady says ancestors are definitely with us and showing us the way forward. Yes. Thank you.
And there's some really good questions in here.
Yeah, they're all great questions. It's hard to.
Do you have time tarot cards handy?
I have time. Mm-hmm.
Here's something from Meg. It's a quick one.
Okay.
Hi, Meg. Can you use the time tarot cards to see if and when Congress and Senate will start working together to get this guy out of here?
Ooh.
I.e. another impeachment.
For entertainment purposes only. You all know when I use these timing cards. It's for all right.
I'll pull one Kipper card because it's got numbers at the top. That's the best I can do.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
We'll see if it hits on anything.
Funny. I love how Spirit does this. But the card at the bottom of the deck says until the lesson is learned. And literally there's this pressure cooker pushing everything to the surface, all the ugly and all the yuck and all the stuff, and people learning, they're growing and waking up. And even though we've been screaming at them for all these years, there's something as a collective that is being learned here. But the card I got was 3 months from now.
3 months from now.
So June, July, August.
Well, I got 31. Look, it's a bad health card.
Ooh.
I don't know what that means, but 31. So let's say the 31st of, what'd you say, August?
Or maybe July. There is.
Are there 31 days in August?
I don't know if there's 31 days in July, but
I think there is in August.
I think there is in August.
We'll say August. I'll say August.
All right. Spot until the lessons learned. Yeah.
There's 31 in July.
There are 31 in July. Okay.
There you go.
Both have July 31.
Okay.
Thank you, Mark. We're a little, unless there's a calendar in front of me. All right. Okay, we got those. Looking at this rose blue, and speaking about the students, and they're trying to demand them to show their records of the students that are from other countries that are here to study. They want to see if there's been any, what is that word? When they get in trouble, any records of disciplinary actions against these students. When in the world have we ever had a government come in, the federal government, and demand to see students' records and stuff? That's so weird to me.
It's so invasive. That fear mongering, they're all about it.
So Rose Blue is asking about high school exchange students. I've been thinking about them as well, Rose Blue. Like, are they even still coming? We had an exchange student every year from another country. I mean, if I was from another country, I wouldn't allow my kid to go here. Come here. No way. Oh, I'm still shuffling the time.
I wouldn't let an adult child travel here.
Right. We see what happens to them. From even people from Ireland and
God forbid the ones that are like sharing custody or whatever. Yeah, sometimes people put their kids on a plane and they should fucking that. That's not happening. Like with an escort or whatever. No.
Yeah, bully tactics. You're right. Again, they're just the big mob bosses.
There is something a little pervy about it too. They're very interested in, the kid, the underage genitalia, the underage records. It's like, why in everybody's locker rooms, and what is that?
True that.
Why are we checking girls' pants.
It's very pervy.
To make sure they're girls and vice versa. Lame.
Yeah. Yes, Sparkle.
I don't care if a kid shows up to class saying they identify as whatever. If they're enriching themselves and doing well in school, so be it. I don't give a damn. I just don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand any of it.
Yeah.
I'm having a breakdown online. A tiny breakdown. All right. Anyway.
Oh, this stick has 2 lovers cards in it. Oh. Look at this one came with two different lovers cards. Can you see the difference?
Yes, I do.
That's cool.
The actual lovers. Oh, wow.
So all that to say is some are safe and some are not. Some, I'm not feeling it. I know I got the lovers card and the temperance. I think by the time we hit this, but yeah, no, this is the main card coming in. Sleazy. We were just talking about sleaze bags. And then you have the lovers card and the temperance coming in there. I don't know.
That's interesting.
What'd you get?
You got that. Because look, I got positive energy, evil energy.
Oh, see? So it's a yes-no thing. And there's like some yes, some no.
I was when you said that, I was like,
yeah. That's strange. Interesting.
There's more to this, I think.
I think there's more. There's a layer here that we're missing. I feel like we need to ask it differently.
I'm feeling stuck on this one. Let me get these other cards. Let's try some different cards. How about that? Okay. Are you asking it a different kind of way, or are you still going with this?
I was trying to, but it's still not.
All right. I'm just going to see what happens over here.
I think people are taking a break from it until we get our shit together. Is what I think here. I think people
the exchange students are taking a break.
Yeah, they're making their own choice here. They're like, until they get their shit together.
All right, this time around, I got the 9 of Swords and the 7 of Swords.
See?
I got the 4 of Cups and the Magician.
Yep. That says it more clearly, I think.
I think so too.
Yep.
Yep. Caution.
Yeah, caution. But all I can say is I wouldn't send my kid here.
No, hell no.
All right, Dragonfly. 45 is breaking not only federal laws, but also state and civic laws. Somebody out there surely must have the guts to prosecute them. And that's why they were trying to shut down and threaten all the judges and all the justice, all the what do you call those? What's that called? The lawyers and all that. They were trying to shut all that down.
I don't know. All the attorneys general?
No, like the big. You guys know what that? You know what I'm trying to say? The big, where you have a bunch of attorneys that work together. It's been a long day, you guys. What's that called? Where a bunch of attorneys work in one building and they're like it's part of law firms. Yes.
Oh, that was what you say? It was law firms.
Shakespeare's like, oh my God, it's law firms.
I'm trying to think of some big deep term. I'm like, constitutional.
Oh my God. Okay, long day, you guys. Sorry.
Got it.
Sorry, law firms.
You know, he is trying to shut down so that they can't do anything about contempt if you're in contempt, because he's got all these contempt charges and stuff. Yeah, for sure. So he's trying to knock all that down. I love this. Everybody's like, off.
Yeah, Smiling Heart's like, I was hesitant to write law firm because that was so easy.
Yeah.
That's how it gets, you guys. And I didn't eat dinner before tonight, and usually I eat a little something before we come on.
Oh yeah, you weren't behind the scenes.
I wasn't shoveling it in and behind the scenes, so
I didn't even notice.
I'm working on empty. All right, habeas corpus. Yeah,
I'm not much.
Can you imagine? Yeah, so they're trying. What's her name's trying to reword the definition of habeas corpus.
Oh, what's her name? Yeah. Which one is it? No. Who was it that was
the one that dresses up and does all her photo shoots? What's her name?
See you guys. Christy Nome, isn't that
Christy Nome? Yes.
Yeah.
Christy Nome. She's trying to change the
I got one.
Yay.
I'm so proud.
Puppy Killer Barbie. Thank you. I'll remember that. Yeah, no, it was Gnome.
Crusty Gnome. That's funny, Mark.
Oh, Mark. Yeah. Anyway,
Pam Bondi.
So he's trying to shut down all the law firms, and threaten them and blackmail them and do all the things. So
do you see she wants a jet now? She wants a jet.
Mm-hmm.
Christy Nome wants a jet now.
She wants her own jet.
Trump's like, okay, you're my girl. You get a jet, baby. Gross. All of them. Disgusting. Disgusting human beings.
And again, if this was any other president and his cabinet doing this,
my gosh,
News would be blowing their mind.
The selling of the Teslas on the White House lawn,
that would have killed it right
there.
That
alone would have gotten somebody impeached.
We need to keep. Here's the thing, you guys. We need to keep talking about the shit they're pulling.
Yes,
because people are normalizing the crazy. We cannot normalize it. We need to keep calling it out.
Ugh. And I want to see the Epstein files. Nobody talks about that anymore.
Thank you. Epstein files.
Where are they at?
We want to see the Epstein files.
Which bimbo is backstage with a marker redacting Trump's name all throughout those files before they actually do anything? They're never going to release those files. Ridiculous.
Your turn to choose.
Oh, sorry.
Gnome is just cruel. Yeah.
All right.
Lisa Foster. I can't say that out loud.
Oh, I gotta see what you say. Yes, Lisa.
I thought it in my head.
Oh,
before she wrote that, I thought it in my head.
I think of it often. There's a lot of that going on. Actually, a lot of the time I say it's a hand.
Of course,
I say hand a lot.
Yeah. The hand.
I'm like, oh yeah, they're definitely doing a hand thing.
Yeah. But of course they blew their minds with saying that Kamala slept her way to the top.
Right.
She has
talk about it. let's talk about the sleep. Let's talk about well, never mind. I'll look for it.
Oh, what?
I can go on and on. Our defense guy, Hegseth.
Oh, Hegseth.
He slept his way to the top of Fox.
100%. And why don't we talk about that?
Right. Every woman he's been with has been a boss on some level. And look where he is. Yeah. And he's probably doing some hand stuff with
100%. 100%.
With the orange guy.
Entertainment purposes only.
I guess.
This show has gone south.
Literally. In the pants. Okay. All right. Let me find a question.
But anyways, all that to say that their minds would be they would be. I mean, they just went all over Kamala, and there was nothing there. They were just making shit up.
Absolutely.
Sleeping away. The only way she could be here
when it's a woman. When a woman's doing well, the automatic go-to is, oh, who did she sleep with?
Yes.
God forbid they're intelligent and are able to hold their own.
That narrative has to stop, Lisa.
It needs to effing stop now.
Now.
Like yesterday.
Yesterday. That's so yesterday.
All right.
Remember when that was a thing? That was so yesterday.
It was so yesterday. It was so last week. All right.
Okay. Yeah, Sharon. Keg's breath. Oh my gosh, that's a good one, Mark. Mark has all the good names.
What'd he say?
Keg's breath.
Oh,
like
that's
a keg.
Clever.
Clever. And Jake Tapper. WTF, 100%. Did you find a question yet?
No, I'm squirreling. You're telling me all this good stuff. How can I? All right, hold on.
It's not going to end well for Tapper. I can tell you that. Tapper, whatever it is.
This is from Guy. Now, I'm not sure how you're defining underground. We can definitely look at if we're talking Elon.
Yes,
when will he go away?
Will he go underground? So underground. Here's the deal. My hit on him is what's the word?
Spam Blondie. Okay, Mark.
Oh my God.
Pam Bondi.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Okay. For look, right? So, and again, if I wasn't tired and I had eaten, I could find these words better, but it's for the look. So he's making it look like he's backing away from the politics and not having any say in it. He's like saying that and blah, blah, but he really has his hand right in the fucking cookie jar is what I'm saying. So there you go.
Bullseye. The other two cards I got, it says divided, and I got a no yes.
See?
He's there, yet not there. It's that that cousin in your family that's obnoxious at a party, so you push them to the side for a little while. You sit back, cuz at this next gathering, because you're a nightmare. But he's still part of the family.
Right.
You know what I mean? Elon's still part of the family. 100%. They just need him to shut the F up for a little while.
Right.
That's what I'm feeling. I'm with you on that.
Yeah, he's not leaving. He's still on top of everything. He's pretending he's hiding out, but he's still directing the team.
Yep.
Boom. Mic drop.
Awesome. And look, we're at an hour.
Look at that. Right at the hour. So, now's the time that we pull some cards for us, you guys, to get some encouragement from our spirit team to get through these times. One way to do that is go on to Lisa live on Saturday nights. That'll help you get through this.
It'll help you get something. You'll get something out of it. 7 p.m. Eastern every Saturday, unless I post something saying that there's chaos over here and I can't do it. But it's a lot of fun.
We're just happy that the tornado didn't take you last week and you're here safe.
Right. Thank you. And you know, I will say, guys, I can vouch there were no sirens. And I wouldn't normally go to the basement. I'm usually the one that kind of hangs out, and I'm like, it looks kind of weird, but I think we're good. I went down there because I didn't know. We didn't get a siren. It was, yeah. You don't know.
And since we don't have the NOAA anymore, how you got to figure this shit out on your own without sirens.
Yep. They don't care about people anymore. They're taking away all of our safety nets.
Yeah.
All precautionary things and all, you know, post-traumatic things with the FEMA stuff. You know, they don't care.
And they're not
don't
even care. Horrid.
So now for some uplifting.
So now for some uplifting thing. Okay. I actually do have just one card this time.
Oh.
What'd you get?
Yeah. Well, it says you can do hard things. It's not as impossible as it may feel.
Oh, I think one of us gets that every single time. I think I pulled that one last week.
Really? Cool.
Yeah. So I'm using a different deck this week for the Oracle part. And it's from my Fool's deck. And it's not like you're a fool, but it's like the Fool's Journey, like the Fool from Tarot. But they take the Fool into an Oracle fill with it. So really cute cards. But the Fool's wisdom coming in for us tonight is the hopeful. So wanting us to be hopeful. Be hopeful. And if you look closely, he's watching that grow and into something, and that patience, and stay and remain in the energy of hope and knowing that this will pass, this will get better. I know we're in the thick of things, but hope is important.
Yeah, absolutely.
With hope, it's like
hope is everything.
Hope is everything.
And us all coming together like this is everything too. Because I always feel better when we do these.
Oh yeah. Me too.
So I hope everyone feels the exact same way.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, you guys. Thank you so much. And yes, thank you, Lisa, for putting that up. To make a donation for Lisa and her move, all the finances from our Friday night shows, any donations all go to her moving fund. So thank you for that.
Thank you so much.
And so here's the Cash App and the Venmo, and then, oops, boop, boop. Thank you, Lisa, for doing that. So cool. And
thanks, Lisa.
But thank you for hanging out tonight, you guys. You know we love you, and we love how you take care of each other in the community. And yeah, love you guys.
Hugs and squeezes.
Squeezes. We'll see you. We'll see you all again. Love you.
Boop.
Boop. Boop.